Hi, folks. It's good afternoon from Alice Springs, Northern Territory, Central Australia. And wherever you are, it could be a good morning or indeed a good afternoon. It doesn't matter. It's a big welcome from me to you all, wherever you are across the world. I am Murray Stewart and I am your presenter and host, and this is episode 1123. And of course, it's Blind Magic in Alice Springs. Well, the Masters Games has begun in earnest in Alice Springs, as I stated in episode 1121, and I did promise that I would be interviewing one of the competitors from Palmerston. Of course, it's an outer suburb of Darwin, which is the capital of the Northern Territory here in Australia. And here he is with me now. And, I'm not going to mess it up. I promised with you, Priya. I promised I wouldn't. So here we go. Priya Vikramasena.
You got it. Well done.
You beauty. Jackpot to me. So here he is, Priya, who has been for many years the president of Palmerston Athletics, as I have been the president of Alice Springs Athletics across the Northern Territory. And we've been in a few scrapes together, haven't we, Priya?
Oh, absolutely. And I've known you almost 20 years now.
You have. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful journey. And of course, that journey was enhanced by the presence of your beautiful, wonderful, delightful late wife, of course, Anita. And she's not with us, which makes this visit to Alice Springs very special for you, doesn't it?
It certainly does. I was with my lovely wife. I was with her for 26 years married, 28 years we've been together. Unfortunately, she passed away 29th of 5th due to breast cancer, sadly.
It is sad, and it's sad for us all. She was very, very unique because not only was she a competitor and an official, but she was also a coach. So they're the sort of people that athletes can't afford to lose. So she has been very, very sadly missed, I know, particularly by the people of Palmerston, but also by all of us. And it's so good to see you here because you do have a special mission this Masters Day to honour your dear and beautiful wife.
Absolutely, Murray. And I would like to thank for the opportunity to speak here. And yes, I will be wearing a T-shirt.
Which I have one, and I'll proudly be wearing that. It's wonderful. Thank you so much for that.
My pleasure.
So tell me about the mission, and tell me about the origin of the shirts and what you'll be hoping to achieve, not only on the track, but also off the track during this Masters Games in Alice Springs.
Okay, so first of all, this is my 4th Masters Games. Every year, every second year, me and Anita participate in Masters Games. Unfortunately, she's not here. So to honor her, I'm wearing a T-shirt which actually says Team Anita, Palmerston Athletics.
Wow, oh. How good is that?
And there are 2 pictures. Front, a picture of Anita with her medals in 2016 Alice Springs Masters Games. Back of the T-shirt of a picture of Anita 2018 Masters Games and her medals, wearing her medals. So I'll be running with this T-shirt on to honor her.
She would be so proud of you. You are handling this circumstance very, very proudly, and that's how she always saw you handle things. I mean, I've seen her supporting you and being a part of some battles that we've both been in, and she was always the steadying influence, wasn't she?
Oh, absolutely. It's been a great privilege to be with her for 28 years of my life, and she has supported me in many roles, my athletics, my personal endeavors, and my professional endeavors, and she's been my strength. And when I lost her, I didn't just lose one person, I lost my best mate, my soulmate, and I lost about 5 people in her. So she wore many hats for me.
100%. And we had a little service with myself and the couple of athletes that I coach now, having to shrink back my numbers with what I've been through. And I just wanted the kids to know about Anita. But not more importantly, of course, that is the reason why I called them together. But through Anita, I wanted them to clearly understand that it's people like Anita that make athletics possible for these juniors, and without them, they cannot compete. And that was the reason why I pulled them together and we did a 1 minute silence. And I have to tell you, they were both very, very respectful young people. And I think they clearly understood the message.
Oh, that is great to hear. And I am quite grateful for you doing that. And as well as my daughter. And that is a great news. And thank you for that, Murray.
Oh, absolutely not at all. It's the least we could do down here. And I'm sure you know that I've had to step aside from my role as president, but had I been president, I would have pushed really hard to get this done right across the territory. But I guess that's a subject for another day. But I got to say, we lost a very, very special person when we lost a dear, dear friend, Anita. And I got to say, you carry on her legacy beautifully. You're really so proud and so strong. You're keeping yourself wonderful and healthy. Should be so proud of you.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure she'll be looking at me competing from heaven.
And no doubt.
Yes.
No doubt at all.
So it's some great privilege to do all those games with her. And I certainly miss her tomorrow and on coming days. But life is that. There's nothing I can do about it.
So you've got quite a few events you'll be competing in tomorrow.
Correct. I usually do 8 events, but this year events are restricted to 6. So tomorrow morning I've got 3,000 meters, 400 meters, 100 meters, 1,500 meters, 4 events tomorrow. And Monday I've got 200 meters and 800 meters if my memory serves me better. So I'm essentially a 400-meter runner. I do 3K run part-time. And I hope I can become...
Now, you're, for the listeners, Priya is 54 years of age, so he'll be in the 50 to 59 category. He looks about what I used to look like, say, 20 years ago. Now, that makes you 42, by the way. So that's not bad, eh? That's not bad at all. So, yeah, looking very, very sharp, and I'm sure you will do Anita proud, and I'm sure you'll do yourself very, very proud tomorrow as you set off with the 3,000 metres and all of those other events.
Absolutely. So certainly want to get some placing and win some medals. So that's the hope. And I train for these events 6 days a week. I've been doing that for probably about 2 years now, preparing for these games. So hope to be very competitive tomorrow.
All right, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the great man well and truly on your side. I'm going to pray for you tonight and tomorrow morning, and God will also be under your feet.
Thank you, Murray. I really appreciate that.
All right, this has been a wonderful episode. I've loved it. This has been my good friend Priya, and he will be performing tomorrow and throughout the next couple of days here at the Masters Games in Alice Springs with the athletics events, of course. This has been episode 1123. 1123. It has been and it always will be a Blind Magic Communications broadcast.
Thank you.